If you don't, then you're not going to enjoy your sport.
Simone Biles is making headlines in the ongoing France Olympics as she collected her 9th medal in history. It's crazy that on Tuesday she tied the record with Shannon Miller for most Olympic medals earned by an American gymnast. And on Thursday she broke this record. What's amazing is she's doing all this despite a calf injury, proving just how tough and determined she is. Did you know? What is happening in Olympic 2024 off the screen? Simone Biles added another chapter to her Olympic career, but this time off the mat. Former teammate Michaela Skinner blocked Biles on Instagram, a move that came to screen after Biles shared a celebratory post to US women's gymnastics with the pointed caption, "Lack of talent, lazy Olympic champions." The post was seen as a direct response to Skinner's previous criticism of the US gymnastics team's work ethic. Skinner had earlier sparked controversy with comments about the team's dedication, she claimed. "I feel like the talent and depth just isn't what it used to be. A lot of girls don't work as hard," which she later apologized for. However, the damage was done, and the tension between the two gymnasts was obvious. Biles addressed the situation on Threads, stating, "Not everyone needs a mic and a platform." Despite the drama, Biles has received overwhelming support from fellow athletes and fans alike. Her teammates, including Jordan Chiles and Olympic champion Sunisa Lee, were quick to defend her. As the most decorated Olympic gymnast in US history, Biles continues to dominate both on and off. Now switch your mind back to the Tokyo Olympics when she pulled out from the competition citing mental health issues. Many people doubted her, but she's come back stronger than ever. Before becoming the American gymnast, Biles had to defeat two tough opponents, poverty and a harsh childhood. So, buckle up as we are going to dive deep into the life of Simone Biles. And of course, we will be answering the most important question. How good is Simone Biles, and why is Simone Biles the GOAT? Biles was born on March 14, 1997 in Columbus. Unfortunately, her birth mother, Shannon Biles, struggled to care for her children because of drug addiction, leading them to spend their childhood in foster care. Eventually, she was adopted by her grandfather and his second wife. This is why she holds the Belizean citizenship as well. Earlier, she started studying at Benfer Elementary School, but in 2012, she switched from public school to homeschooling to devote more time to training, increasing her hours from about 20 to 32 per week. She completed her high school in 2015, and in the same year she decided to enter the professional world, giving up her NCAA eligibility to pursue her gymnastics career. Unlike others, Biles found her love for gymnastics during a field trip at the tender age of 6. It was during the trip she decided to become a gymnast. Biles quickly joined an optional training program at Bannon's Gymnastics and began working with coach Amy Borman when she was 8 years old. And even though she has ADHD since her childhood, it couldn't dent her dream and passion alike. In 2013, she had a surgery for bone spurs, which sidelined her for 3 weeks. And in the following year, she had a shoulder injury due to which she withdrew from the March 2014 American Cup. But in 2016, she rose to the occasion. Simone Biles kicked off her elite gymnastics career at just 14 years old on July 1st, 2011 at the American Classic in Houston. She wowed everyone by finishing 3rd in the all-around competition, 1st on vault and balance beam, 4th on floor exercise, and 8th on uneven bars. Later that month, she competed at the US Classic in Chicago, where she placed 20th all-around and 5th on both the balance beam and floor exercise. In 2012, Biles continued to shine. At the American Classic in Huntsville, Texas, she took 1st place in the all-around and on vault, tied for 2nd on floor exercise, and came in 3rd on balance beam. Her impressive performance at this meet earned her a spot at the USA Gymnastics National Championships. At the US Classic in Chicago that year, she again excelled, finishing 1st all around and on vault, 2nd on floor exercise, and 6th on balance beam. In June, at the US National Championships in St. Louis, she was 3rd all around and took 1st on vault while finishing 6th on the other apparatuses. This strong showing earned her a spot on the US Junior National Team, a selection made by the committee led by Marta Karolyi. Simone Biles' journey to becoming a gymnastics legend began to take shape in 2013. She dominated the World Championships that year, capturing a remarkable 3 gold medals and a silver. This extraordinary performance propelled her into the spotlight as a rising star in the sport. Building on this momentum, Biles successfully defended her all-around title at the World Championships in 2014, solidifying her position as a dominant force in gymnastics. Her professional career has been nothing short of incredible so far as she has bagged many awards and has shattered myriads of records. This all began at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, when she wowed the world by clinching gold medals in the all-around, vault and floor exercises, with a bronze on the balance beam. Her performance helped the US team, famously known as the Final Five, snag another gold. In 2017, she won the biggest prize in gymnastics 4 times in a row. No other woman had ever done that before. She also won more medals than any other girl gymnast ever had. Then, in 2018, she won 4 gold medals and 1 silver medal. That made her the best gymnast in the whole world. And do you know? After her spectacular performance at the 2016 Summer Olympics, 19-year-old Simone Biles had a new chance to share her journey with the world. Teaming up with seasoned writer and editor Michelle Burford, Biles co-authored an autobiography titled Courage to Soar: A Body in Motion, A Life in Balance. Released in November 2016, the book quickly soared to the top of the New York Times Young Adult bestseller list within just 6 months. Reflecting on why she decided to write the book, Biles said, "There are so many people who have inspired me with their love and encouragement along the way, and I want to pass on that inspiration to readers." It's clear that Biles wanted to share her story and inspire others, just as she had been inspired. Anyway, coming back to her career, the 2018 was a tough one for Biles as she shocked the gymnastic world. Imagine the courage it takes to stand up and speak out about something so personal and painful. On January 18, 2018, Simone Biles took to Twitter to reveal that she had been sexually assaulted by former USA Gymnastics physician Larry Nassar. She also called out USA Gymnastics for their role in enabling and covering up the abuse. Biles chose not to attend Nassar's sentencing hearings, saying she wasn't emotionally ready to face him again. In 2018, Biles and other survivors were honored with the Arthur Ashe Courage Award. At the US National Championships that same year, Biles made a powerful statement by wearing a teal leotard she designed to support the survivors of Nassar's abuse. Later, on September 15, 2021, Biles testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee, placing blame on the entire system for allowing Nassar's crimes to continue. Alongside her, her national team teammates Michaela Maroney, Maggie Nichols, and Ali Raisman also shared their stories. And fast forward to the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, where despite being the top favorite for several gold medals, she faced a major challenge known as the twisties, which affected her spatial awareness. This brave decision started a big conversation about mental health, and lots of other gymnasts shared their own tough experiences. Even so, Biles and her team, dubbed the Fighting Four, managed to secure a silver medal and a bronze on the balance beam. But the story doesn't end there. At the ongoing 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, Biles has achieved another milestone by becoming the first American woman to win 2 Olympic all-around titles, and the first woman from any country to do so since Vera Kaslavska in the 1960s. Alongside her gold medal win with the US team, now called the Golden Girls, Biles continues to set records. She's a 6-time world individual all-around champion, holds the record for world all-around titles, and has a total of 30 world championship medals, more than any other gymnast in history. After facing a difficult comeback from injury and personal challenges, Biles has once again proven her extraordinary resilience and skill on the global stage, reaffirming her place as one of gymnastics' all-time greats. And before we conclude this section, heart out another interesting fact about Simone Biles. Imagine being so outstanding in your sport that they start naming moves after you. That's exactly what's happened with Simone Biles. Her first signature move, known as the Biles, is a double layout half on the floor that she's been showcasing since 2013. She didn't stop there. By 2019, she added a front layout to make it even more impressive. But it doesn't end with just one move. At the 2018 World Championships, she introduced another Biles on vault. And the following year, she took things to a whole new level with a triple-double on the floor, which earned the name Biles 2. To top it all off, she nailed a double-double dismount on the balance beam that's also named after her. Talk about leaving a mark on gymnastics history. Furthermore, Simone isn't the only athlete in the Biles family. Her 22-year-old sister, Adria Biles, is also a skilled gymnast. The two are known to train together and support each other. Even though Simone Biles hasn't had many major injuries in her career, she faced a big mental challenge, a mental block. Instead of forcing herself to compete, she decided to step back from the Olympics. She knew this might bring criticism, and it did. People were quick to judge her decision, but she chose to prioritize her well-being over the backlash. For instance, former UFC flyweight and bantamweight champion Henry Cejudo said, "I believe Simone Biles pulling out of this thing is like, I think she really needs to check herself. I think there's time for a little bit of tough love." The tennis star Novak Djokovic said, "If you are aiming to be at the top of the game, you better start learning how to deal with pressure and how to cope with those moments." Even Bob Lonsberry had the audacity to say, "Americans don't quit." Like, seriously? Imagine living in today's world and making fun of someone for being honest about their struggles or for taking a break to focus on their mental and physical well-being. It's pretty ridiculous, right? Simone Biles decided to step back from the competition because she was dealing with a mental block called the twisties. This is a common issue for gymnasts where they lose their sense of direction mid-routine, making it hard to tell up from down. Thankfully, some athletes understood what Biles was going through. British track cyclist Callum Skinner pointed out that mental issues don't just disappear when you win a medal, and stepping back is just being honest. Usain Bolt also showed his support, saying, "You can be really fit, but if you're not mentally prepared for the challenge ahead, at times you will fail, because at times you get into your head and you start thinking about your weaknesses." We all know Simone Biles as the amazing gymnast who defies gravity, but there's another side to her. Beyond the spotlight, she's just like us, with her own ups and downs. Simone Biles has been in 2 high-profile relationships. She dated fellow gymnast Stacey Irvin Jr. for several years before parting ways in 2020. Shortly after, Biles began a relationship with professional football player Jonathan Owens. Their love story blossomed, leading to an engagement in early 2022 and a wedding later that year. Despite the backlash and mental health challenges, Biles has made a remarkable comeback. Even though she sustained a calf injury during the qualification, she still surpassed expectations and etched her name in the annal of the history. I mean, imagine thinking your gymnastics career is over after a tough mental health battle, only to make an incredible comeback. That's exactly what Simone Biles did. After stepping away from the Tokyo Olympics due to a mental health crisis, she took a 2-year break to focus on herself. Now, she's back on top, clinching her 2nd gold medal at the Paris Games. Biles was the clear favorite for the all-around title, but Brazil's Rebeca Andrade gave her a run for her money in front of a packed crowd at Bercy Arena. Biles credited her coaches, Cécile and Laurent Landy, and her therapist for helping her get back in shape mentally and physically. 3 years ago, I never thought I'd set foot on a gymnastics floor again because of everything that happened, Biles said. But with their help, I got back in the gym and worked really hard. She shone brightly with an electrifying floor routine and celebrated with a gold medal and a goat necklace. Despite her immense success, Biles remains grounded. She joked about her rivalry with Andrade, saying, "I don't want to compete with Rebecca no more. I'm tired." And even as one of the most decorated gymnasts of all time, Biles humbly sees herself as the girl from Spring, Texas, who just loves to flip. "At the end of the day, it is crazy that I am in the conversation of greatest of all athletes," she admitted. "I still just think that I'm Simone Biles from Spring, Texas, who loves to flip." Simone Biles is known for keeping her personal life pretty under wraps, but her relationship with Jonathan Owens, a pro football player with the Houston Texans, has definitely caught people's attention. They first met through social media and clicked right away. Since their relationship went public in 2020, they've been pretty inseparable. Simone loves sharing their adventures and special moments on social media, giving fans a peek into their strong and supportive relationship. Jonathan is a major cheerleader for Simone, not just in life, but also at her gymnastics meets. He's often seen in the stands, cheering her on. Simone has talked about how Jonathan really gets the demands of being a top athlete and is always there to provide the support she needs. The couple clearly enjoys spending time together outside of sports. They're always posting about their travels, new experiences, and just having fun. Their social media is full of their exciting and playful moments, which has definitely made them a fan favorite. Even with their busy careers, Simone and Jonathan make sure to keep their relationship a top priority. They found a great balance between their professional lives and personal time, always making space for each other. Their relationship really shows how powerful love and support can be when managing high-profile careers. Before Jonathan, Simone was in a relationship with fellow gymnast Stacy Irvin Jr. They were together for 3 years before breaking up in 2020. Even though they're no longer a couple, they still support each other and are on good terms. Simone Biles is a true champion. Her journey is a testament to human resilience and the power of determination. From overcoming a challenging childhood marked by foster care to becoming a global icon, she has defied all odds. Her unwavering dedication to gymnastics, coupled with a fearless spirit, has led to unparalleled success, including multiple Olympic gold medals and groundbreaking skills that have redefined the sport. Biles's courageous decision to prioritize mental health during the Tokyo Olympics sparked a vital conversation about athlete well-being, making her a role model beyond the gymnastic arena. Her story is an inspiration to millions, proving that with hard work, perseverance, and a strong support system, extraordinary achievements are within reach. She's overcome so much, from a tough childhood to mental health struggles, but she's never given up. She's the best gymnast in the world, and her story is an inspiration to everyone. No matter what life throws at you, you can always come back stronger, just like Simone.